My first involvement with Neumann came about by going to some of the best recording studios in New York City. And of course, when I would get there and I'd work on the microphone, eventually I started to notice that there was a certain brand of microphone that I felt like I sounded amazing. And lo and behold, I would ask, what kind of microphone this is, and people would say, oh, that's a Neumann. I said, Neumann? I like that. I like them. So I kept that in mind for one day when I was going to do my own studio. But I just would notice that my voice would sound really amazing, and it would sound dense, and it would have a great quality to it, which is really, really important in voiceover, is the quality in which your voice hits products. So I accumulated the Neumann U87 as the one that really worked for my voice. So when I first did my recording studio, I got a Neumann U87, and I've been very, very happy with it and gotten a lot of compliments. And also I just have this relationship now to it that I love. But now I have the 67 Neumann, and once again I'm just blown away at the quality and as a byproduct how my voice sounds. And when you use the top grade microphones, you can't help but have amazing quality, and I think that's really essential to voiceover work. And if you work with any sound engineer and any producer, that's also important to them too. How I got involved in voiceover, it was kind of an accident. I came to New York as a dancer, and my dream was to be a dancer, an actress, and humanitarian. And I was finding my way through the windy roads of New York, trying to get a break in the industry. And when I would meet with talent agents, they'd say to me, oh, you're really great, but we don't know how to market you, we don't know what to do with you. So I kept hearing that for years. And this was to try to do on-camera work. So finally, one day I saw an ad in Backstage, and it advertised a teacher teaching voiceover. So I called the number, and I didn't know anything about voiceover, as a matter of fact, but I knew that I could do cartoon and character voices. So I worked with this coach for 4 times, and then we went into a recording studio and did my demo. Well, as it turned out, most of my demo was cartoon and character, and there was just a couple of my regular voice, and I didn't even realize that my regular voice would be voiceover material. That's how little I knew about it. Well, I dropped off my voiceover reel with the first 6 top talent agencies, and 3 of them wanted to sign me. But as it turned out, the agency that I went with told me, oh, you're going to have to do your reel again. And I was like, why? And they said, because it's all cartoon and character, and they said there's not a lot of business for that in New York. So they said, don't worry, with the jobs you get, you're going to change your reel. And so now all I do is my regular voice. I've rarely done any cartoon and character voice, but it really was the demo reel that got me started and got me great jobs in the industry and really helped me to, establish myself. My days really consist of voiceover sessions, coaching sessions, and also my partner and I run an advertising agency. But my days are really jam-packed hard in terms of, it's like the domino effect, one thing after the next. But that is a kind of a typical situation for an average voiceover person. Once you get an agent and then you start working and the ball starts rolling, you end up doing back-to-back sessions and running to auditions, which is another thing I do. Run to auditions, and that could also be on camera as well, but it's a lot of auditioning. And also I have talent agents in Atlanta as well as in Los Angeles, so I might get sent auditions through the computer, then I record them and send them back. So literally my day might start at 9:30, 10, and it can go till 9:30 or 10 at night.